Hello, a very warm welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you some phrases that are used in restaurants. Now, you have decided you want to go out for a meal in your favorite restaurant. Here are some phrases that are very commonly used in all restaurants. As soon as you get in, the waiter will ask you to take a seat. The waiter will probably say, "Take a seat, please. Here is the menu." Now, the menu is the card on which the restaurant writes all the meals and drinks that are on offer to sell to customers. The menu. The next thing that the waiter will say to you is, "What would you like to drink?" Now, you could say, "I would like to drink a glass of water. I would like a beer. I would like a glass of white wine. Or I would like a glass of red wine. Or I would like a bottle of bitter lemon," and so on. After that, the waiter will go and bring you the drink that you chose. After that, the waiter will say to you, "May I take your order, please?" Because they assume that while you are waiting for the drink, you had enough time to go through the menu and to choose what you would like to eat. So, they will ask you, "May I take your order, please?" Meaning, they want to know what you have decided to eat, what you have chosen from the menu. So, you could say something like, "I would like to order an Indian curry and rice. I would like some steak and some potatoes," for example. The next thing is the waiter might ask you, "Would you like a starter?" Okay, so when they ask you, "May I take your order, please?" the next thing they might ask you immediately is, "Would you like a starter?" Now, a starter is an appetizer. It's the kind of snack that you eat before you have the main course. Now, you may say, for example, "Sure, I would like the onion rings," for example. "Oh, I would like the samosas." All these are examples of starters. A starter is an appetizer. It's a very, very light meal. Sometimes a starter is a soup. So if you like soups, you may choose a starter of a soup, of one of the soups on the menu. The next thing the waiter is going to ask you is, what would you like as the main course? Now, the main course is really your dinner. This is the heavy part of the meal. It's what will really fill you up. So, for example, you could say, for my main course, I would like steak and some vegetables, as well as fried potatoes or chips. I repeat, for my main course, I would like some steak, vegetables, and chips. The next question the waiter is likely to ask you is, would you like the special of the day? Now, the special of the day is actually part of the main course. And usually, every restaurant has a speciality of the day, which means that it's what is in season in that particular area where the restaurant is. Like, for example, maybe they have a special type of fish. Maybe they have a special type of meat, maybe duck. So they will ask you, would you like the special of the day? And usually the special of the day is actually a complete meal that they have put together for a special price. Now, the next thing that the waiter will ask you is, which side dishes would you like? Now, side dishes are the extra small dishes next to the main course. Like, for example, maybe you would like an extra piece of bread. Maybe you would like a special portion of vegetables. Maybe you would like a special side dish. So side dishes really are the small dishes that accompany the main course. The next thing you're likely to be asked is, after you have eaten, of course, so when the waiter asks you, may I take your order please? Then he would like to know if you would like a starter, what you would like as your main course. He may suggest the special of the day. He may suggest some side dishes if you want. So he will write all of that down. He will go back to the kitchen and bring you the main course that you have ordered, as well as the starter if you ask for it, and all the side dishes. Or the starter may come first, and then after you have eaten that, they bring you the main dish. And after that, after you have completed eating your main course, the waiter will come back and ask you, would you like some dessert, tea or coffee? Now, The dessert is a kind of delicacy, is what you eat after the main course. Some people would like a piece of cake. Some people would like to have some alcohol. And some people would like to have a cup of tea after their main meal, or even coffee. But usually desserts are sweet. And sometimes some desserts are actually fruits. Now, after you have completed eating your dessert, or maybe you don't want to eat a dessert, in that case, you would tell the waiter, "No, thank you, I prefer not to have any dessert." Then in that case, the waiter will probably go back and you will call the waiter and say to him, "May I have the bill, please?" Now the bill is basically a receipt on which they write everything that you have eaten and the price. So you will say, "May I have the bill, please?" And the waiter will go and bring you the bill. And you could say something like, "Oh, the bill is £50. The rest is your tip." Now, before I forget, Americans call the bill the check. So you would say, "May I have the check, please?" So do not be confused when in some countries they call it the check, and in some countries they call it the bill. It pretty much means the same thing. So when they bring you the bill or the check, you are expected to give the waiter a tip. Now, that is obviously if you received a good service. So for example, if your bill is £50, you could give the waiter a tip of £2 or £1 or 50 cents. It depends on your generosity. Okay? So this brings us to the end of our lesson for today. We have looked at different phrases that are used in restaurants, and they are as follows. "Take a seat, please. Here is the menu. What would you like to drink? May I take your order, please? Would you like a starter? What would you like as the main course? Would you like the special of the day? Which side dishes would you like? Would you like some dessert, tea, or coffee? May I have the bill, please? The bill is £50. The rest is your tip." Now, if you enjoyed this lesson and you found the lesson useful, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much and see you in our next lesson. Bye bye.